a favor for my mom. My brother, her son, passed away a couple of years ago, and I find that she worries still about him. She worries like where he is, if he's okay, or maybe he wasn't spiritual enough in his life or something like that. And a couple words of soothing for my mom.
Oh, it's such a big topic, isn't it? And what these ears can hear and what your mother can hear are different things. And what we want to say, she isn't ready to hear. And so we hear your words, and we hear what you're reaching for is just to soothe her. So since we're not around her all that much and you're around her all the time, we'd like to know what you know about that.
I know that he's doing really well. I know that he's really happy.
Now, do you know that he will do well, or that he did do well, or that he is doing well?
I know that he is.
And how do you know that? How do you know that? Are you taking our word? Are you taking our word for it, or do you hook up with him every now and again and get a in the moment now? Do you take his vibrational temperature on a really regular basis?
I get.
So you know, you're sure about that, aren't you?
Absolutely.
So tell your mother.
You got it.
In other words, you know that, and the reason you know that is because you've had the experience of that, you see. Yeah. That's what Esther means when she says that Jerry is so subtle now. Yeah. Is that she has to tune to that. She has to want that, but even more than wanting it, she has to find the frequency of it, and then the insight, the funny things that he says, the laughs that they still have together, the enjoyment of you all live in this law of attraction world in a situation comedy. You do. You do. And when you allow yourself to tune to the frequency of who you really are, and you allow all of us to play with you, and especially those that who you have known, who you know with personality characteristics, you know the likelihood of what they might say, when they catch you in a non-resistant moment and they bring it home, you get it. There's no question about the existence, and not just the existence, the joyful existence of that which they are. No question. No question. No question. But you have to sort of warm yourself up to that. Mm-hmm. Esther was so sad for so long. The only relief she got was when she was on the stage, forgetting about that because she was thinking about you. And then after a little while, that lifted off, and then the fun really began, you see. Yeah. Oh, it's so much fun to play with non-physical. Esther says, "You're a cheap date now." Your airline tickets are so reasonable now. You don't take up way more than your half of the bed anymore. But you are always right there with the clarity that goes beyond anything that we've ever experienced before, because you are pure source. And when I tune to that which is you in a non-resistant state of being, I receive the fullness of what you are, which is an enhancement of experience unlike you've ever had from your physical friends if you've been banging around here together. Yeah. Oh, it's a lovely thing when someone you care about makes their transition, because you don't stop caring about them. Mm-hmm. And as they make their transition and you feel the loss of them, in order to ever feel good again, you have to find them where they are. Esther said, "I can't find you. I can't find you. Where are you? Where did you go? I can't find you." And finally she realized, when she stopped looking for him where he wasn't and started feeling for him where he was not only really there, he was always there, always there, always there. But it's subtle. You have to tune to it. And when you do, you will really like it. You will like it so much you will wonder why you ever didn't like it. You will feel embarrassed about how happy you are that someone croaked. It will feel really, really weird. It will feel and most people won't understand it. What are you so happy about? My husband died. Did he beat you? Was he terrible to you? Was it an awful experience? No, it was a glorious experience. I loved every single minute of it. Then why are you happy? Because it's still going on. Only now it's better because he's smart all the time. He always loves me all the time. This unconditional love that he's pouring at me all the time helped me to understand what love really is, because I couldn't find it in pain. Hurting and loving are not the same. Being in pain and being in alignment are not the same. Missing and finding are not the same. In other words, my desire to feel good and my desire to know him still, those two were such an incredible combination of desires, brought me into the wholeness that is me. We wish that all your dear ones would croak today, and we're not. All of you are going to make peace with it. Make peace with it. And find the pleasure in the eternalness that we all are. Yeah. Nothing's gone wrong. Nothing's gone wrong.
He's definitely made himself present in my life.
Yeah.
He was a really, he lived in Europe, and we would communicate via Skype. And so every now and then a message on Skype will pop up and it'll say, sending love to my favorite sister. And I'm like, when was this message sent? And I look at it, it was like, 3 years ago. Oh yeah, okay. But it just pops up. And so he just kind of...
Vibrational things are of great ease to non-physical. We're all energy. So that flickering of lights and sending of messages and anything that you experience as vibrational, that you expect to be vibrational, that's easy communication. But it's so much better when you raise your vibration so that you can be the receiver. Esther's got lights that blink around, and she kind of likes that. But there's no point in having to drag lights around with you when you're the receiver, you say. Good. Enough?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.